The people had made a terrible choice to disobey the king. As time went on, they became used to living in the darkness of the Shadowlands. They told their children stories about the beautiful Colorlands, but it was hard to imagine colors if all you've ever seen is black and white and gray. Still, even if their eyes were used to the darkness, their hearts were not. They had been created to live with the King of Light and Color, so they deeply desired all things joyful and colorful. They tried to create art, but wished for more than just shades of gray. They still enjoyed gardening, but plants grew small and pale in the darkness. Living in their dreary homes in the Shadowlands, they only had a choice of black or white paint for their walls and furniture. They knew that there was something missing. Back in his castle, the king was ready to reveal his quest to save his banished people and bring them home to the Colorlands. His one and only son, the Rainbow Prince, had never disobeyed his father, and he awaited his chance to fulfill the king's quest. Now, the king loved his son more than tales can tell, but he knew that the only way to rescue his people was to send the Rainbow Prince into the very darkest heart of the Shadowlands. The prince, knowing his mission, set off through the brilliant forest and through the Grey Gate, as he had been instructed. When the pale and faded people saw the radiance of the Rainbow Prince, they were amazed and even a little frightened, for in him were all the blues and purples of forgotten skies, the richest greens of long-lost meadows, and the vibrant hues of all the flowers that people longed to rediscover. The Rainbow Prince told the people plainly who he was, the one true son of the King of Light and Color. He told them of his quest, the king's quest to save what was lost. Stories of the King of Light and Color had been passed down through generations in the Shadowlands. Because the Rainbow Prince displayed such dazzling colors, some people realized that he must be who he claimed to be. Some of the people were delighted to have the Rainbow Prince shine into the darkness of their bleak and sad lives. Others felt exposed, however, for they had grown to be comfortable hiding in the shadows. They were angry at the Rainbow Prince's arrival. So a group of people plotted how they might destroy the Rainbow Prince. Deep in the Shadowlands lay the Valley of the Dark, and in the center of this valley was the bottomless black pit. This pit was the source of darkness in the Shadowlands, as it had the power to swallow light. The fated people waited for the right time to capture the Rainbow Prince and cast him into the black pit. But the prince knew their plan. He and the king had always known, even before the Colorlands were ever created. The wicked plan of the people was a part of the king's perfect plan and his son's mission. So when the angry crowd came to capture him, they were surprised to find that he went with them willingly. He knew that at the end of this most difficult quest, there would be joy and light, a way for the people to come back to their king. As they drew near to the black pit, the people watched in disbelief as the Rainbow Prince went on ahead to the edge. He turned his shining face toward them once more and looked beyond them in the direction of his father, the king. And then he dove right into the depths of the pit. He was gone. His followers mourned him while his enemies rejoiced. The Shadowlands were once again void of light and color. 3 dark days passed. Suddenly, on the 3rd morning, the ground shook and the very foundation of the Valley of the Dark was split open. Up from the bottomless black pit climbed the Rainbow Prince, and behind him burst a great flood of rainbow water, a living fountain that filled the valley. The Rainbow Prince had defeated death and darkness. He told the people to drink the living rainbow water and return to the Colorlands. And then he darted toward the Grey Gate, leaving a vanishing rainbow path behind him. The king's quest to bring his people back had succeeded, as perfect plans always do.